What is natural gas? Natural gas is one of the cleanest burning fossil fuels that exists. Predominantly methane, which is colorless and odorless. And the way that electricity comes from natural gas is through power plants. Many of you know that there are large-scale electricity producing facilities scattered around our state that provide the electricity for our homes. And one of the best, probably actually the best fossil fuel that we can use for generating electricity via combustion in these power plants is natural gas. So the natural gas that you use, or the electricity that you use in your home, may be coming from a natural gas-fired power plant. We've got about 17,000 people scattered throughout Dominion Energy, but in the Carolinas, we've got about 6,000 or so employees that we get to work with on a day in, day out basis.
We have folks that have high school educations. We have folks that maybe have a PhD. Every level of education is welcome at Dominion Energy. There are so many opportunities. There's opportunities for grants and scholarships within Dominion. We want folks that are safe, but you know, in addition to your education, whether it be high school or a community college where you're learning a trade, welders, oh my goodness, we use welders and plumbers all throughout our system.
A ton of different opportunities, apprenticeship programs within welding, within pipe laying, within services, where you can be an installer of, say, that water heater that we mentioned earlier, or the gas range or a gas fireplace. You can enter in fairly early, right out of high school, into a beginner, a starting job to start with the company. You have the opportunity, whatever level you come in at, to move up ranks, to move up into a chief of a crew, to move up into supervisory, into management style roles. And your communication skills, your computer skills that you put in, and the knowledge that you gain on the job will help you advance into those areas.
These are some ball fields not far from us. And this is where our pipeline is going, is around the ball field. One of the things that you might find interesting is once we disturb the ground, and you'll see that here in just a minute, we go back and we reseed it so that it looks nice. It looks as nice or better than it did when we first got there. But we chose to go a little step further, and we've actually planted seeds called pollinators, which will attract bees and will attract butterflies and hummingbirds and so forth to help pollinate the seeds and plants in and around our community. This is an organic farm that you see right there. We actually went through this organic farm during their off season so we would not disturb his crops. Now you're looking down at a drill. We're actually drilling underneath that creek that you saw. And we are actually 40 to 50 feet below that creek with our pipeline. Now you see all the dirt that looks like it's going on an angle. That helps direct the water away from our work site, so for the safety of the employees, but also for the environment. We collect that and make sure that it does not go into a stream. Now on the left, you see kind of some yellow dirt that's piled up and so forth. That's topsoil. We actually lay it to the side. When we're through, we spread it back out, and that's when we reseed.
Energy it's all around us. You know, it's how we do various things. It could be what powers your home or your school bus. And it's actually maybe even helping you stay awake while you're trying to listen to me today. So So yeah, I mean, energy is all around us, and we've heard different forms. We've talked about electrical. We've talked about chemical forms and transferring over to thermal energy to heat your home, maybe. So a lot of different ways we can talk about energy.